Yeah. Honest friends, could you please confirm? Is my voice is loud and clear? Honest friends, could you please confirm? Can you hear me now? Yeah. Others also, could you please confirm? Oh, admin only. Then it is admin only. Honest friends. Ah, okay. Done, guys. Others also, could you please confirm? Everyone, you are saying that offline students who went to online, those people are offline students, directly online students only. Yeah. Okay. After the class, we'll discuss. Oh, we'll ask the admin after the class once. Okay, guys. Others also, could you please confirm other than Sapna? Sapna has confirmed that voice is clear. Others? Remaining people, could you please confirm on the chat box whether my voice is loud and clear? So that we can start the session. Okay, guys. So in the last class, we have completed the Tableau dashboard. So how to create a Tableau dashboard, and within the dashboard, how to add the various plots. What are the different types of plots, and along with the slicers, how to add the various slicers and plots, and how to present yourself, right? Now, in the today's class, we are going to move on to the further. So before moving on to the further, here just I want to say to you guys, here just I want to write what completed from the day one to till today, what completed, and from that, what are the things we are going to do. Okay, I'm going to write each and everything, so that if anything is missing, please let me know whatever is there. Now, before going with this, let me explain first. In the companies, in the company, first we should understand what is a requirement. What would be their requirement? What is their requirements? Okay. Now, once we understand this one, then you'll understand the remaining things and how to do everything. First one is, in the company, what would be the requirements? Miss, the first point would be the company always will look for a person. Okay. They will look for a professional. They'll always look for a professional who can able to complete end-to-end data project, end-to-end project, who can able to complete end-to-end project. Always the company will look like professionals. They want the professionals who can complete the end-to-end projects, means all the steps. Now, here some of the students might be saying that, yes, I can do the end-to-end project, but how the companies knows that you are capable or not? Here, the first question is, what is the requirements? What is the requirements of the company? Question number one, what is the company's requirements? What is the requirements of any company? Miss, including my company also or others company also, the requirement would be same. They want the professionals. Answer is, they are looking for the professionals who can do end-to-end projects, who can complete the end-to-end data analytics project as a data analyst. This is first one. Question number two. Question is, okay, how companies know? How company know that you are you are having the capability? You are having capability or not? Okay, you are having that capability or capacity of doing the project or not. Okay. Now, answer is, okay, when they do the interview and they'll ask some questions. But here, this is in interview. In interview, they'll confirm that in interview, by doing some interview, they come to a conclusion. The company people come to conclusion. Whether you can do or having the capacity or not, company people concludes. They'll have some conclusion. Now, if you can feel some confidence in the interview, automatically they'll give the opportunity. Now, this is in interview. But before interview, here, interview call first you have to get right. Before to interview, how the company people knows that you are having the capacity or not. Means here in the before interview, what is their miss resume. So here the most important point is how company knows that you are having the capability of or capacity of doing the end-to-end projects, end-to-end data analytics project. How the companies know means before interview resume. In the resume only they have to understand. In the resume they'll observe. First one is called as skills. Skills means not only the Python. You have to write clearly the skills: data extraction, data exploration, data transformation, data preparation. These words are important. Simply writing Python, SQL, this one, that one, only 4 or 5, it is not sufficient. Properly, we have to write all the technical words like data extraction, data exploration, data visualization, data preparation, data cleaning, okay, data transformations. Like this, you have to mention all of them. Okay, like this, etc. Not only this, etc. Already I told you what are the skills you have to write. All the skills properly you have to mention. Okay, this is one of the most important. Technical words you have to mention clearly. Data prep, data this exploration, exploratory data analysis. Like this, what are the technical words are there? All the technical words you have to properly mention in the skills. Second, you have to complete the projects, end-to-end projects. Okay, end-to-end projects from multiple domains. You have to do from multiple domains, not everything from the single domain. You have to do the multiple domains like sales, finance, what are the finance sector, and healthcare. These three are compulsory, and along with this, one optional. These three are compulsory domains from multiple domains. One project should be from sales, one should be finance, one should be healthcare, others, fourth one can be other. Choice is yours. What are the you are having the interest, you can choose. But 4 of them should be 4 different domains. Total 4 projects should be there. And for these 4 projects, what are the work your work is there? In this, at least 2 projects. 2 projects. In this 2 projects should involve time series related data. Time series data means as month or year progress, how the data changes. I mean, sales or anything. Okay, at least 2 projects, minimum 2 projects, more than or equal to 2 projects should involve the time series data, mandatory. And it should be from 4 different domains like sales, finance, healthcare. All of them from finance also waste. All of them from healthcare also waste. All of them from the same domain. Sir, 2 projects are sales, sir. No, none of the projects domain should be repeated. None of the project domain has to be repeated. Right? Is this point is clear? Everyone. Now, so here, what are the projects are there? These projects only experience. Again, I'm saying before interview, your content is decided based on your resume only. You have to get shortlisted. You have to get the interview call. You have to do everything. Miss, everything is in the resume only. In the resume, first you properly mention all the skills clearly. Second, projects. Third, in the projects also from multiple domains. Okay. Now, here I'm writing clearly how resume project should be selected. Sorry. What when you'll get the interview call, miss, here what are the projects are there? This projects only called as experience. Okay. You should be prepared for the experience resumes. Projects are called as experience. So without projects, you'll be considered as fresher experience. Now, which project should be considered? How the project, which projects in resume will be considered? Which projects will be considered or which projects will not be considered? Which projects will be considered as experience for you by the companies? They'll feel this one as experience. Experience means not in the company. They'll feel them as you are having the subject. Which projects proves that you are having the subject means here it should satisfy the criteria. What is the criteria? Which resume projects should be considered means condition 1. The answer is it has to satisfy the following criterias. What is the following criterias means condition 1. What is the condition 1 means it should have the end to end. Condition 1 is it should have the end to end. And whatever the work you have done, it should be shared in GitHub in a link. You have to share in the link. What are the work you have done? It has to be shared. This is condition number 1. Condition number 2. Condition number 2 is you should do number of projects. What are the number of projects is there? Number of projects should be greater than or equal to 4. This is condition number 2. And condition number 3. Condition number 3 is it should be from multiple domains. Okay. This is third condition. Condition number 4. Condition number 4 is it should have a real-time application. Now, what is meant by real-time application? Real-time application means nothing but if the question was like this, you should have the answer. Which companies are going to use your project? Okay, which companies are going to use your project? For this, answer should be available. Which companies are going to use your project? For this, answer is available only are using your project. Which companies or which, for example, you are showing some loan data set. Loan data set will be used by which companies, miss? All the banking and finance companies are using. If you have done one project from the sales, which company will use, miss? All the manufacturing companies will use the sales. Whatever they're manufacturing the product, automatically they have to sell that product now. All the manufacturing companies will have the sales. From if you are choosing one data set from the DAB stroke data prediction, which companies are using, miss? Health related, whether this one which type of people are getting the more kind of stroke problems, that is in the reality, which companies are using, miss? Hospitals are using. Okay, which type of people are having the more things or government sectors will use, so that they will guide the people. So if you are having, for example, in the news we'll see this particular food, by eating this kind of food it will reduce the some or it will increase the hemoglobin levels. How they concluded that one, miss? Analysis. The people who has taken that food, the people who has not taken the food, they have compared. Okay, which is used in the real life, right? Now these conditions, along with this condition number 4, most important condition is what are the project title? When you type project title in Google, If you type the project title, for every project, one title will be there now. When you type, when you check, or when you search, okay, project title in Google, it should not give, it should not give complete answer. If it is giving the complete answer directly in the Google itself, then there will be no use. It will not be considered as your project. It is called as copied project. Okay, it should satisfy the conditions like this. The number of projects should be 4, and all the 4 projects should be end-to-end only. All 4 of them should be end-to-end, and all 4 of them should be available in the link. 4 end-to-end projects should be there, and everything should be available in the link. In the link, if you don't upload, again it is going to be a problem. Okay, like this, your project should be selected. If your projects are meeting all these conditions only, then only the project will be selected. Okay, if you are not meeting these conditions, for example, one condition if you don't meet also, the output is called as false. All these conditions who has met, okay, now they'll be considered as experienced candidates. Right? Now, skills you have to mention, projects you have to mention, and third one is certification. Total, if you mention all these 3 in the resume, then automatically your resume will get shortlisted. Here the condition is and. Here the condition is not or. And most importantly, your skills, how much percentage the skills is having the weightage means 20% weightage goes to the skills. And like whatever your projects are there, na? Data analytics related projects, not your BTech internship projects, only data analytics projects. Your BTech project, internship project, that project, this project, keep that one side. Internship you have done in the data analytics means okay. Other than data analytics, remove all the additional projects from the resume. You showcase yourself, you are the fit for the data analyst role. But if you also add some HTML, CSS, I know Java means, they'll assume that in the future you may go into the developer also. You'll not only stick to the data analyst. So what are the additional skills or something is there? Try to remove them and exclusively keep the data analytics related projects only. Okay. Now, additional skills, whatever you are having, you can add in the skills, but projects you keep only from the data analyst role. If you are having some knowledge on the Java, or you are having some knowledge on PHP, something, add in the skills. That is not a problem. You have learned during your college time. Simply say that, sir, I have learned that during my college time or something. That is not a problem. But projects you keep from the data analyst, and followed by certification. Certification is having the in shortlisting, it is going to have 5% weightage, and along with that, your previous, everything, what are the previous or education and remaining things, what are the remaining things is there now? These additional things will have the close to 1% weightage. Okay, this is having 10% weightage. Now, if you check overall, it is 101%. This 1% basically will not have, unless the remaining 3 of them are same only, education will have the more weightage. Okay. Now, this is the weightage criteria you have to showcase in the resume. That is skills, data analyst projects, certifications, and education. Now, so these 4, if you properly present yourself, then only the other person will understand that you are having the experience. When other person feels that you are having the experience, you are having the knowledge only, then only they'll call for the interview. And in the interview, they are going to, okay, do this. What interview? They are going to do the interview. So in the interview, what the company people will check, what company people will check majorly means, how confidence you are having. How much confidence you are having. This is the must and most important one. Student level answer is different. Professional level answer is different. Students, when we do the interview, they will see downside. When they don't know answer, they'll see automatically. They'll not try to give the eye to eye contact. How much confidence means, the more the confidence means, the more answers you have to give on eye to eye contact. This is most important. By seeing the person face, you have to give the reply. When you are giving the person face and you are giving the reply, miss, your confidence only, if you are having the confidence only, you will do that. If you're not having the confidence, you'll always try to, for example, this student is going to ask me some doubt. I'm tension on that. I will not even see that student face. I'll try to see other student's face. Because if I see that student face, he will ask what question. Again, I'll have the tension in my mind. Now, if what are the question you want to ask, miss, I'll see his face on directly like this. Right? Tension. When I don't want to see his face, I want to skip him. I don't want to talk with him. I want to do something, miss. Then I will not keep the eye to eye contact. Okay. Then just in your real life also, you'll do the same. When you want to not to discuss with your friend, you don't want to talk with him, miss, what you'll do? You'll try to ignore. When you try to ignore, you'll not see at them also. You'll not get interest to see at them also. But when you are having the close friendship, what happens? You'll see by seeing their face only, you'll give the answers. Okay. So the more eye to eye contact should be there while giving the answers. While giving answers. You should not, while giving the answers, this is one of the most important. Second most important. They'll check how much confidence you are having, and majorly they'll focus on this one. Most important point is they'll observe if you can give, if you feel the confidence that I can complete the project. If you feel the confidence, if you feel the confidence that I can come, if you feel the confidence, what confidence? That I can complete and I can complete the project. What are the project? As per client requirements. As per the client, you can't use the word client, because if you use the word client, they'll ask who is your client. So you should not use the word called as client. You have to say the as per the project requirements. So if you can feel the confidence that I can complete the project as per the project requirements, okay, then automatically they will give the job. This is only what they'll check. If I give one project to this person, whether this person is having the capability or not. So for that particular reason, for that particular one only, they'll ask the multiple questions related to that. And they'll also cross check in the future. They know you don't know what project you are going to work. You don't know what doubts you'll get. You don't know as a fresher what general problems will be there. But experienced people knows what project they are going to give to you, and generally what type of questions you are going to face in the future. They know because they're experienced. So automatically, based on that experience, they are going to ask the questions from that area only. In the future, which areas you are going to ask, for example, in their company, recently they have hired one of the fresher. And that fresher, what are the fresher they have hired? After 10 days, first 10 days after that, he's asking some doubts to the seniors. What are the doubts he's asking to the seniors? Because he don't know that one, he's asking. Same questions will be asked to you in the interview. Okay. If you are answering, miss, you are better than the person who is working inside the company. Point is clear. The person who is having the doubts in the company, what are the doubts you are able to solve, miss? You are better or not better? Miss, you are better. Now let's take an example. You are going to the lab. Tomorrow you go to the lab in Naresh IT. Who is sitting side to you? The person is asking, Are you know this one? This one only, not just like this you do. Instead of opening the chat GPT, without seeing the chat GPT or anything, if any students ask some question, you are able to give the answer. Or at least by seeing the chat GPT, you are understanding. At least in the chat GPT, I also checked in the chat GPT. This is the process, it seems. And you are trying in your friend laptop, there's some process, and you are explaining for him. Means the person who is asking the question, than him you are better or not? Means you are better. For how many students, when compared to how many other people you are better, that is only the thing, most important point. So this is all the things are in the interview. But here the before to the interview only this one is there, guys. You have to get the interview caller. You have got selected in the interview. Means both are important. Before to the interview, whatever you are doing now, this is also important. After in the interview, what you are doing now, this is also important. In the interview, okay, before to the interview, projects are more important, and make sure that condition number 6. Okay, one more condition is there. What is that condition is? This entire project, try to do entire project by you. Entire project by you. Sir, why? Means, see, if it is not done by you, you may get the interview call, but in the interview, you will get failed. Now, some of the students, they are going to say that to me, sir, recently I'm not getting any kind of interview calls, sir. Okay, one of the student has told me like this. Let's take an example. Sir, I'm not getting the interview calls. If you are not getting the interview calls, what is the reason? What is the reason for not getting interview calls? Okay. Some students, they'll get the interview calls, but still they'll say that, sir, I'm not getting the job. Interview call I have got, sir. Recently, I also attended that one interview, sir, but I have not selected. He'll not accept that one. What he'll say? Not getting the calls. Though he has went already for the interview for 1 or 2 and he has got failed also, he will say that not getting the interview calls. Some people really, they will not get the interview calls also. Two types will be there. Okay. One student, really he will get the interview. Really he will get, he or she. Student will get interview call. They will attend. And after attending, they will fail also. But they will not highlight this entire point. Simply they will say that, sir, no interview calls, sir. Okay, there is no interview calls, sir. Simply like this. Recently, one of the student I asked, sir, he's saying that there is no interview calls. I told that first bring the resume. He has brought the resume. Hey, with this resume, 100% really you have not get even one interview. I asked like this. No, sir, I have got 2 interviews, sir. I went for already 2 interviews, but not selected, sir. Then you have to say what? Sir, not getting the job, you have to say. What you are saying? Not getting the interview call. Getting the interview call, but not getting the job is different, guys. What is the reason for not getting the interview call? And what is the reason for not getting the job? These are 2 different things. Okay. You are not getting the interview calls means one reason. Not getting the job means one reason would be. Different reasons are there. Now, what is the reason for not getting the interview calls means 100% answer is resume. Resume is not correct. Resume is not good. What is meant by resume is not good? Means projects are not in good level, not great. Simply projects are not that much of great projects. It is a basic project. Some people will be there. They'll directly load the clean data and they'll apply the dashboard and they'll say that project is completed. Okay. The projects are not great. End-to-end project means unclean data only you have to select. In that, data cleaning has to be 100% has to be done. Clean projects should not be cited as the resume project only. Never. A clean project cannot be considered as this one. If clean project you have considered and in that there is no data cleaning required, sir, miss, it is not considered as resume project. It will be considered as your practice project. That is your practice. But it will not be considered as resume. Resume project means end to end. Every step should be included, including the data cleaning. Clean data sets will not be considered as the resume projects. Sir, how you know that it is a clean or unclean means? Because you are going to share entire project as a link now. I asked to share the entire link, right? In the link already, the cleaning and everything will be available now. If clean data is available, then you are going to upload the raw data. You are going to upload the analysis. They'll observe that raw data. What are the raw data is there? The other person will observe that one. Okay, this data is unclean data. They'll understand by seeing some mistakes. They'll identify, right? So if they feel that, oh, this type of large data, this person has really worked on this much of large data and this type of unclean data, worst data, if they feel miss, then you have done the really good work. You have taken a small data set like tips data set and you have completed the project means they'll consider as a Lilliput in data analytics. Point is clear? So always we have to select the good projects. Okay, the size of the data, the size by seeing the data, it should be more uncleaned. By seeing the data only, we can understand everything, right? So resume is not good means projects are not good. The meaning of if projects are not great or not good, not great or not good, then automatically you'll not get the interview calls. Okay, that is the reason. Is there any minimum size? What is the minimum size of the data? Miss, there is nothing minimum size or something. The more amount of columns, the size is dependent on not on the rows. The size is dependent on the columns. The more number of columns, at least in your data set, make sure that you are having the 20 columns minimum. Minimum 20 columns. Okay. The more the number of columns are there, the more it is good. Okay, this is the first point. Why your resume is not got shortlisted means only one and only reason would be called as projects are not great. Because you are going to write the skills commonly. Skills will be common. Certification is there, everything is there, but still you are not getting the call means projects are not good. Projects are good, but you are not getting the job. Means what is the meaning of not getting the job? Means you have got the interview call. You have got the interview call, you went into the interview. That is the first step. Miss, interview have went miss. What is the meaning? They are already okay with your resume. Company people already, company people, who are the company people are there? The company people are okay with your resume. The company people are okay with your resume. Already they are okay with your resume. And that is the reason you got the shortlisted. Resume got shortlisted. They're okay with the resume and your resume got shortlisted. After getting the resume shortlisted, okay, you got the interview call also. You got interview call. After getting the interview call, you attended the interview call. Attended interview. So to attend the interview means company people are okay with your resume. But still why you have not got the job means here the only option called as whatever you have mentioned in the resume, these projects are not done by you. Something when they're asking some questions, what are the questions answers you have not answered? You have not answered means questions are not answered properly. When you not answer them properly means the only reason is projects are not done by you. When projects are not done by you only, because 100% no doubt after seeing the projects only they'll come to a conclusion what type of knowledge you'll have. In the based on that projects level only, the level of questions also will be decided. For basic projects, basic questions only will be there. High level projects, high level questions only will be there. So based on what level of the projects you have kept in the resume, according to the level of that project only, they'll ask the questions. Projects level are very high, questions should be very easy miss. No, it is not possible. Level of questions, okay, based on the level of projects. What level of projects you have kept, based on that level only questions also will be there. Here already they are okay with your resume only. You have got shortlisted means they are okay with the projects. You have done really that projects means they'll feel internally that you are having that much of capability. After doing the interview, they'll come to a conclusion that this project was not done by you. Really, if the project was done by you, 100% you will get job. The student who has not got the job means projects are not done by him. Entire project was not done by him. Then only he will fail in the interview. That is the only option. Second option is also not there. Only option. Okay. If the person is not getting the interview course means that is reason is projects. And along with the projects, now like others, your resume is also like similar kind of others. So could add the certification. Without certification, if you simply write Naresh IT course completion certification, in this class, how many students are there? 30 to 40 students are there till today. These 40 students commonly they will write Naresh IT course. I have completed the course at Naresh IT. Course completion means attending the classes at Naresh IT was completed. That meaning indicates that you attended the classes. Okay, I don't want your attendance. I want your knowledge. Naresh IT course completion certificate, keep wherever you want, but not in the resume. Okay, it is unfit to keep in the resume. In the resume, if you can add the Naresh IT course completion certificate, 100% you can add. What is the advantage of that one means, if other person who is shortlisting your resume, if he is also having some knowledge on Naresh IT, or he is also a student of Naresh IT, then it is a advantage. If the other person don't know what is Naresh IT, or he doesn't, he is also not from Naresh IT, or he doesn't know what is Naresh IT means, there will be no use with the Naresh IT certificate. Okay, the other person who is going to see if he is also part of Naresh IT or something, or he is having some awareness on the Naresh IT or something miss, it will be advantage. For example, you are applying for the Mumbai company. For Mumbai people, Naresh IT, they don't know. No, not even minute advantage is there. 0.0000001%. You are applying some companies in Hyderabad, that too in Amirpet only. 100% the person who is going to shortlist you, he is also from Naresh IT only. There is a high probability. Okay, is the point is clear now? So here the point is very simple. If any students comes to me and ask, sir, my resume not shortlisted, not shortlisted. Not only me, you also cross check your friend's resume. If you are having, cross check. If you are going to say to me, or your friend is going to say to me, or your friend said to you also, my resume not shortlisted. Outside people are asking only the experienced people means first you ask your friend, or if you only say to me also, I'll ask the same answer. Okay, this is you. If you are asking, if you asking to me, or your friend saying to you, for in the both the cases, if your friend has told you that my resume not shortlisted, or if you are saying to me that my resume not shortlisted, my answer is same. What is that answer is? Show me your resume. In the resume, what projects you have kept? What projects you kept? And whether these project has met the criteria. What are the criteria? I told you conditions. Whether it has met. Sir, in that out of 4, I have completed 2, sir. One of them is false also. This is true. False, false, true, false, true. What is the overall output? False and true and false and false and true and false. What is the answer? False only is the answer. Okay. I have not written here or, I have written here and. Point is clear? Answer is and, not or. Right? For everything, sir, in your resume, you only tell me, not yours. Okay, you have not completed. Your friend. Okay, your friend or some person, outside person, some person, XYZ person, what are the person? Take the resume and check this one. First condition, true or false. Second condition, true or false. Third condition, true or false. Fourth condition, true or false. Fifth condition, sixth condition. All the conditions are true only, sir, miss. Share the resume to me. I will make sure that interview call you will get. If all the conditions, if you satisfy, immediately send the resume to me within short time. I can't say within next day only, but within maximum of 1 week, I will arrange the interview call for you. Interview, I will arrange. 100% you go and perform in the interview. I will arrange the interview. Okay, is that fine? If you meet all these conditions, I will arrange the interview. Directly you come to me only. Nowhere, don't believe the Naresh IT or this one, that one friend or this one, forget. Directly bring the resume to me. Sir, 6 conditions, sir. This is true. I have done. True. I have done. Multiple domains. True. I have done. Real-time applications. All of them. Done. I have checked in the Google. No answer is there. Done. Project. Done. Entire project done by me. Done. Everything is true. And along with that, Microsoft certification also. Done. Now bring the resume to me. Within 1 week, I will make sure that you will get the, I will keep you in the interview. Once I keep in the interview, fix that 99% you will get the job. Generally, I will not recommend the students. I have recommended someone, miss. 100% other person knows that SRK will recommend only with the, whenever the student is having the some subject. Subject is not there, miss. My generally I will not recommend, because one time I will recommend, second time there will be no use of my words. So I have to make sure that my standards are very good, miss. I have to recommend only the good students. Right? Points are clear? Your friend says that, Array, my resume has not got shortlisted as a data analyst. I also am applying from last few days, but my resume is not getting shortlisted, miss. Take your friend resume once. Take whoever has told, Array, can you show me your resume once? Open and see this criteria. And along with this criteria, check whether he is having the Microsoft certification or not. Just check and tell me. And here, what are the project is there? That project should not be done by him. And some extraordinary students are there. For those students only condition number 7. Not for others. Only for the extraordinary students. Project, what are the project is there? Project should not be projects which are not discussed in the class. Which are not discussed in class. Some people are there. They'll write the projects directly in the class only. What generally the students will do, miss, here, first they will write the projects. What projects they'll write? Trainer will explain in the class now. In class, what are the trainer has explained, right? Listening. What are they'll have listened now? Trainer projects. Trainer, what are the trainer has explained the projects in class? Trainer projects. Trainer explained projects in class. What are the trainer has explained projects in class? They'll write that one. In the resume. They'll write in the resume. This will be brought into a resume. In resume. This is one. Second, certification. What is the certification you have done, miss? They'll say that I have done the Naresh IT. These two they'll bring and they'll say that, sir, my resume is not getting shortlisted. Not only now, in your entire lifetime, you'll never get shortlisted. In your entire lifetime only, it will never get shortlisted. Okay, give a try. In your entire lifetime only, it will never get shortlisted. Okay, so because in the class, trainer use projects are called as most widely used data sets, common data sets. Not only by me, the same data set will be used by the other trainer in other batch also, maybe. I don't know. Okay, because these are popular data sets, whatever we are going to select in the class, because we required all types of variables involved in that. All types of variables, all types of data cleaning has to be involved. Okay, that type of data set we are going to choose. In some of the cases, in something will be missing. For example, loan data set is there. Wrong data type I have to add. If wrong data and wrong data type is not there, you say that, sir, these are not there. No, sir, we don't need to check. So I have to add all the types of things, and that type of data sets has to be only chosen. So automatically, that would be commonly used data sets for everything. Right? Is the point is clear? So these data sets, what are we are going to use in the class, these are called as widely used data sets, most repeated data sets. Now that data sets, if you are using and if you say that these are done by me, if you give the build up, what is meant by resume is what projects are done by you. By you means you have to do. But what are my projects, if you give the build up as these projects I have done means, which is a wrong one, na? Right? So most of the people will keep this one. Certification means Naresh IT certification. Projects means in-class projects what are completed, this one. Now in-class projects and Naresh IT certification is common in this class for 60 students. Na? You are forgetting this logic. Skills are common. I will only teach the skills. I will only write the projects. I will only do the certification means. In the class, everyone will write. 100 students will write the same thing means. 100 students, they can't do the interview. Na? How to do the interview for 100 students? The problem is here. Sir, we can't write a miss. Right. You write, others write, everyone will write. After writing, what is that next one? Other person has to shortlist now. On what criteria he will shortlist you? 100 people are sending the same resume, same skills, same project, same certification, asked his resume. Only the name of the person and phone number is only different means. How they will shortlist you? On what criteria they will shortlist you? If everyone are writing the same thing means, point is clear. Understood the difference? Now this is the most important thing. So here just my resume has not got shortlisted means, check this. What projects you have kept plus what certification you have kept. What projects you have kept plus what certification. These two things only. Whoever your friend, sir, one of my friend has just now, one of the student is saying, sir, recently I discussed with one of my friend. He is not get shortlisted, it seems. He is not getting the job, it seems. And they're asking experienced people. Just now, a few minutes back only, one of the student in offline has told me that. Now, whoever the friend has told you, I don't know his name also. I don't want to know his name also. Only one point I'm asking is, take his resume and show it to me. Before show it to me, first you see. You don't need to even show it to me. You only see. If you are having the company, whether you will shortlist your friend or not, you tell me. Really, if you have own company, you only have the own company, you will call your friend or not, you only tell me. For example, sir, I have seen his resume, sir. This resume is not that much of great, sir. He has kept something like that. But I don't feel that much of great means. Indirectly, you are saying that you will not call. For your company, you will not call. You only not call means others will call. Huh? Point is clear? So just check what projects he has kept, what certification was kept. These two you just check and tell me. Okay. If really the person who has the subject, okay, what was kept, what projects was kept, what certification was kept. Resume has to get shortlisted means only these two are important. Sir, skills are important. No, sir. In this class, everyone are having the same skills. No, sir. You are having the Python skills. You say that I know data cleaning. Your friend also who is sitting side to you will say the same thing. Na? He will say a new skill. In this class, who are sitting, everyone will have the same skill. That is the reason I'm ignoring the skill. Otherwise, it is compared between you versus outside person means skill also added. Within your friends only I'm comparing as of now. If you add with the other person, skill will also come. Okay. Now this one, just tell me after seeing this one. Now again, okay. Now guys, directly everyone take one white paper. Offline students take the white paper, please. Tear the white paper from the notes. I mean one paper. Please tear one paper. Tear it now. Tear one paper. Online students, tear one paper. From your notes, tear one paper or take one notepad. Anything is fine. Notepad or Word document. Please take now. 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 And if you have to shortlist, you have to you have got 10 resumes. Assume you received 10 resumes. You have received 10 resumes. Out of 10 resumes, out of 10, you have to, out of 10, you have to shortlist any two only, because your team lead, your manager has told we can arrange the interview only for two people. You have to shortlist any two resumes only. Any two resumes only. Now, what criteria you follow? Write in the paper. Sir, why that? Why you want that one, miss? I will tell you. Why I ask you to take that paper, miss? I will tell you. What criteria? What criteria you will apply to select in these two resumes? What criteria or what you will check to select two resumes? How you will check? How you will conclude two people based on their resumes? How you will conclude? All 10 people are freshers only. None of the person is data analyst experience in company. Subject wise they are having, but not in the company directly. What criteria or what you will check to select the two resumes? Write this one in the notes. If you have to do 1 point, 2 points, 3 points, how many points you want to add? Everyone, please don't type in the chat box. Online students, I want this one. I want this one. Now you have to write everything in the notes or in the paper. And online students, share this one to Naresh, srk.nareshit@gmail.com in next 5 minutes. Now, most important, do this. If you really want the job, means do this. And I'm going to observe in the next 5 minutes my mail. What are the students, which students I have received the mail? Only those students I'll consider that they are listening my class. Other students, I'll feel that you are ignoring me. If I feel that you are ignoring me, miss, automatically I will also ignore you. Right? In next 5 minutes, I have to receive. Right? How many points you are interested? For me, no problem. If you write 10 points, also not a problem. If you write 5 points, also not a problem. If you write 2 points, also not a problem. If you have to select what criteria you will follow. Offline students, once it is completed, give your papers to me by writing on the top your name. On the paper top, you write your name and share your paper to me by taking one photo. To cross validate yourself, take one photo also if required. Take the photo and share the paper to me. Yeah, online students waiting for your reply in the mail. I'm waiting for your mail, guys. Send me the mail. Take one photo and give it. You have taken the photo. Done. See, guys, I'm not going to read your points. Don't worry. I'm not going to read them. Done. Done. So what are the points you have kept? With that points, if any student is there in the future, miss, surely if you are the company owner, miss, you'll take, right? Based on your points, if anyone satisfy, miss, you'll take, na? What are the things you have written? Just I'm asking the question. What are the things you have written? With that, if anyone satisfies these requirements and really if you are also having the company, are you going to hire them? Yes or no? Whether you will hire? What are the points? If anyone satisfy your points, you will hire? You will hire in the future. Done? Now, what are the points you have kept? Okay. What are the points you have kept? Here, just cross check in your resume. All these points you have met. You no need to tell me. Just cross check. And when you bring the resume to me now, I will cross check. At that time only I will see your paper, whatever you have shared to me versus whatever you have shared to me, resume. Both of them are matching or not. I will cross check. Okay. Means, for example, you have written so many points, but that points are not there in your resume. What is that indicates, means? Your resume is not going to get shortlisted by you only. You will only not select your resume. You will only not select your resume is why others will select. You want very highly talented people. You want with a good amount of skill set people, but you don't want that much of subject with you. What is this logic? Okay, just tomorrow, I want what are the points you have written? All those points are available in your resume or not. Every point is available in your resume or not. This is the point you have to check. That is the reason offline students I ask you to take the photos. Online students, anyways, whatever they are sending, they are saving with them only. They also can check. Yes. So maximum number of projects try to add the uncleaned, right? If you're unable to find the you are saying that, okay, how many you have worked till now with the unclean data? How many you have worked with the clean data? Too clean, too uncleaned. Then it is okay. Done. Now, here my resume not shortlisted. Okay. So my resume not shortlisted means what is the answer? This is the answer. Now, your earlier you told that your friends or someone, just check this. Today, what I have discussed with you, just first ask their resume. If your friend says that, my resume is not getting shortlisted, data analyst roles are not there, not even one job, saying with the mouth is very simple. Okay. See, by me also saying in the stock market, doing the trading is waste. Most of the people are getting the loss. Saying that one is easy. Saying not only that one, saying anything is easy. Now, when in my relatives, in my circle, relatives, cousins, friends, whatever you are considering, in my entire circle, I only have started the company. I am only the person who has started a company as an entrepreneur. Okay. Starting as one employee stage two, trainer two, later as an entrepreneur and having a company. And earlier, I used to take the salary in my account. Today, I'm paying the salary to other persons. To the remaining people, I'm paying the salary. Now, in my circle, I'm only the person. When before starting the company, what of the most of the people has told, it requires a lot of investment. It is not that much of easy. This fun. Do you think out of 100 people, how many become will the entrepreneur miss? Okay, in the reality, how many people will become miss? Very less. Why miss? Because other people will say, this is the one. A majority of the people will say, hey, are you not getting the government job? Elder people, every time they'll ask, are you trying for any government job? Railway job? This one, that one. They'll ask automatically that one. One person will say that this one. Next, if I say that I have started a company, means, okay, are you getting a good profit or not? If I say the good profits, okay, first initially they'll be doubted with my profits. And later with that profits, if I buy the BMW car, next day morning, they'll come and they'll ask how to start a new company like you. Saying with the mouth is everything is very simple, guys. Okay. Only difference is working for that. For starting one company or to get the projects by a company and to do some work in the company or to set up one company, how much amount of efforts are required for that? Only the person knows that one. In the similar way, saying that in the market, no jobs. Casually, we'll say in one sentence, no jobs. Have you worked for that? That is more important. Is the points are clear, guys? Everyone? So based on this, okay. So make sure that all these are equally important for getting the resume shortlisted. Next, coming to the next point, here, what are the things we have covered? As I've told you, the company requires a person who is having the capability of end-to-end project. End-to-end project means he should have a capability. What are the data engineer has collected? Data engineer will be there who will collect data. This person job is collect the data. His person work is collect the data and store in company database. Okay, he will collect the data and store in the company database. This his work is completed. Now second person work is that is data analyst work. What is data analyst work? Now data analyst work is okay. What are the data analyst is there? Now data analyst has to extract the data from database and he has to do the data analysis on that. And what are the data analysis report was generated? He has to share the report. Share the report. What are the work he has done? Extract the data from database and doing the some data. Of course, in between data cleaning and everything is required. Finally, okay, apply the data analysis and share the report. And once what are the report was shared, next it will go to the software developers. Now next, what are the software developer working after you? They are going to take this report and they are going to share the report to others in terms of in website or something. We don't know. If you have to share only to your team manager or you want to share to others, they have to integrate it with the website. We don't know anything. So report will be uploaded in the, what are the report is there? It will be shared in server or it will be shared in websites. They'll upload that one in the websites or anything. We don't know. If, sir, if this is required, we required. If not required, no required. It is not compulsory. Okay. So here our work is as data analyst. Before 2 is data engineer, after 2 is software developer. Okay, what are the report is it? The report they are going to share in the servers or in the websites. This is next to you. Now, as a data analyst, what you required is in terms of extract the data from the database. You have to extract. After extracting, you have to do the data cleaning and everything. That is prepare. Data preparation, or which is also called as transform or prepare. And after preparing the data, then you're going to load that data for your data analysis. So now, what are the things we have covered? What are the things we have not covered? We are going to understand in detail one by one. So here, first, we have understand the steps. According to the steps, first we'll start with the Python. In the Python, you know how to connect to the database? How to extract the data from the database, yes or no? Extract data from database to Python. How to extract the data to Python? Do you know or not? Yes or no? Means yes. After extracting the data, how to do the data exploration within the Python? We know or not? Yes. Now, how to do the data after exploration means data understanding and data exploration. Data understanding is common because understanding the column names will not be dependent on the Python or SQL or something. Data understanding will be common. No one can change that data understanding. Data understanding is common even if you do in the Excel sheet also the same, because column names no one is going to understand specially. Data exploration will be done using Python. Data understanding will not be done using Python. Data understanding is general one. It is not with Python. Next, after data exploration, now what are the data transformations? What are the data transformations, or which is also called as data preparation? That is nothing but entire data cleaning in Python. Using Python or not? We can know or no? We don't know means yes. Next, how to do the data analysis? Data analysis in Python. How to do the data analysis in Python using Python means what is meant by data analysis? Means it is a combination of, okay, measures. What are the measures are there? And tables and plots. So we know how to calculate the measures for continuous variable and discrete variables. And we know how to take the tables like crosstab, group by functions, everything. And how to apply the plots like matplotlib and seaborn. So everything we have done. Now let us take the next one is called as Power BI. Now second one is called as Power BI. Extract the data to Power BI. How to extract the data from database to Power BI? Do we discussed or not? Yes. How to do the data understanding in Power BI? Yes. How to do the data exploration in Power BI? Yes. How to means extracting the data means automatically it includes the joins. Majorly it focus on the joins. When you get the multiple datas, what is the database schema and how to apply the joins only is majorly in the extract. You are going to load, extract the data, multiple tables. You are going to load the multiple tables. It is not one table. Extracting the data from database to Power BI means getting data from multiple tables, getting data from multiple tables and observing connections and applying the joins on them. This is what, okay, in the Python also I told you how to get the data. Okay, multiple tables are there means df1, df2, df3, df4, like that, how to load the multiple data frames. And after loading the multiple data frames, then how to combine by using the merge. Next, data exploration in Power BI, data transformation in Power BI, how to do the data entire cleaning in Power BI, and how to do the measures, tables and plots in Power BI. Everything are covered or anything is pending means everything was done. Next, let's move on to the Excel. Now Excel. Now within the Excel, here how to connect the database to Excel will not be there. Who are the person is working in already Excel, data also will be in the Excel only. Data will not be in the database. If the data is already in the database means the project should be more than database level only. Excel is less than the database level. In the Excel you are doing some project means here we are not going to connect the database to Excel. Data will be already in the Excel. Data will be in Excel only. The data will not be in the database. The data in Excel only, the Excel project dashboard will be created. Dashboards will not be created if the data is in the database and we are going to work in the Excel. None of the person will do like that. Excel dashboards means Excel only dashboard means it is a low level project. Low level project means number of records are low. I mean, data set size is low. Data set size is low means it will be stored automatically in the Excel only. For that, database is also not required. Now, you know how to create the here dashboard in the Python. How to create the dashboard in Python means we are going to use the subplots. Dashboard in Python will be done by using the subplots. Within the subplots, we are going to keep the multiple, and along with that, we'll also do the PPTs. Okay, whoever the person is doing in the Python data analytics project, his presentation will be in the PPT only. Presentation will be done in PPT. Okay, I already have told you how to save the plots, how to save everything, and how to do the presentation. in the PPT how to stare and how you have to keep that one, and sentences how to write, that I have not explained, but I have explained for you in term, because PPT is not the part of our syllabus. Okay, here the presentation is where you have to start. For example, you are saying about the sales miss, first you have to say total amount of sales, and that says how it is divided by region wise, in that segment wise, like that. First, always you have to start with the, sir, this is the overall sales amount we got in the quarter one, this much of amount we have made in the quarter two, in the quarter three, in the quarter four. In this particular month, quarter, month, hierarchy will be there. For everything, one hierarchies will be there. Now, you have to follow the hierarchies, right? So we have done the dashboard in the Python. We have done the same dashboard. How to do the dashboards in Power BI. Within the Power BI, how to do the dashboards. Okay, and everything will not be completed in a single dashboard. If required, we are going to add the multiple dashboards. Don't think in a single dashboard only will be done. The entire project can be done in the multiple dashboards also. Not compulsory to have a single dashboard. If you want 25 plots, 30 plots you want to present means in a single dashboard, it is not possible. Multiple dashboards also can be created. It is no rule that single dashboard only you will have. Is the point is clear? So multiple dashboards can be created. Okay. Multiple dashboards can be created or added. And you are going to do the presentation directly in the Power BI only. You are not going to choose the PPT here. Next, in the Excel, already we have discussed how to do the data understanding, data exploration in Excel, and also how to do the data cleaning in Excel by using the various functions, and how to convert if date column was given, how to separate the date, year, month, like this. Whatever the things we have done in the Power BI, almost same things we have done in the Excel. Along with the filters, we have applied the if. Majorly, we have focused on the if conditions along with the calculate. These are the functions majorly used in the Excel. Okay. And data analysis using the Excel. And after data analysis in the Excel, by using the pivot tables, and followed by we have discussed how to do the dashboard in Excel. Right? Everyone is clear? How to do the dashboard in Excel. And again, as I've told you, wherever the dashboard come, it cannot be completed in a single one. You can add the multiple. Right? This is related to Excel. Now balance whatever was left is Tableau. So end-to-end projects is 4 projects. In the 4 projects, 1 project is from Python, 1 is from Power BI, 1 is from Excel. Now last one is Tableau. Now in the as one of the student is saying that, sir, data sets are unclean data sets are not available. Most of them are clean data set only which are available in the Kaggle. Now tomorrow in the class, okay, not before to your class, remember this one, before to your class, okay, means before to your class or in the class, I will show you 100% in class. I will show your drive. Before to that only I'll upload. Again, I'll confirm for you. In class, I will show. Okay, I'll add at least 30 projects I'll add in your Google Drive. 30 projects I'm going to add. I will add 30 projects, not only the data sets, not the solution. Don't expect the solution. If you are expecting the solution, sir, sir, projects you have added, na, sir, please share the solutions also. Means I will not add the projects only. If you are okay with the data sets means only I will add. If you want the project solutions means I will not add the solutions. I will not add even the projects also. Okay. The problem with the students is some of the students, they're expecting again answers. I'm doing something work means again, they're asking me to do additional work also. Okay. So here I'm going to add you the data sets, 30 projects, business problem along with the data sets. 30 in the class tomorrow I'll show you. Okay. 30 projects I'll show you. 30 projects, minimum 30, maximum if possible, I'll try to add 50 also. Maximum, to maximum extent, I'll try to add. So that in that only you can randomly you can choose which are the project you are interested. Okay, 30 projects I'll add. Along with that, data analytics interview questions. What are the interview questions are there now? You will see the all the interview questions in tomorrow's class. Most repeated interview questions, 100 plus interview questions, which are most commonly asked, most repeated interview questions you are going to say in the tomorrow's class. Never in any batch I have shared like this. First time I'm going to share to you. If I have shared earlier batch means simply I used to drag and now itself in front of you only I can do that one. But all these things I'm doing only for exclusively from your batch onwards. So just I'm going to add the 100 plus interview questions with answers. Okay, I'm going to share, properly prepare them and go for the interview. Is the point is clear? Tomorrow I'll show in the class. Along with the jobs also I will show you in the class only. If read the job in front of me only, job description, if everything was satisfied by you, apply. I'll show you the jobs tomorrow directly here in the class. Okay, as some of the students are saying that jobs are not available for freshers now. I'll show you for freshers only. Clearly they'll mention fresher. 0 to 1 year or 0 to 2 years or 1 to 2 years. Sir, 1 year experience they're asking means your is considered as 1 year experience person only. You apply for the companies. Sir, where I have to write that 1 year, sir, means 1 year experience means having some knowledge on the project they're asking, not that real time experience in the company. Apply. After applying, if you don't got shortlisted, ask me. I'll be here in Naresh IT only. If without applying, how you are concluding? Apply. Is the points are clear? From here, we'll continue in the tomorrow's class. As I've told you, I'll show you remaining things. I'll discuss with you. At the same time, what are the this one is there? Everything I will share you. And also, I'll add this notepad also for you. And make sure that everything is perfect for you. And you start applying for the companies. Is that clear? If anything is missing also, we'll try to complete tomorrow in the class. Okay? Done? Tomorrow we are having the class. Tomorrow Saturday we have the class. We have the class. Regular class time 7:30 only. No difference in the class time. Done? Done, guys. You can leave.